Coal.
Coal, can you imagine?
Oh, that's cool.
So this is barbecue coal?
This is it's a special cube because if you use coal, you get all this root.
Oh.
So the manufacturer
But,
of the engine makes a special cube.
Oh, so you
it
had to
makes
find the
very,
cube.
You recorded?
Yeah, I went to a little store to get
Did
this.
you get the story from the beginning?
Yeah,
No, I think you should stop and then just.
well, this right here is the,
When it runs initially.
okay. This is amazing. You found this in your grandfather's,
Now, how loud is that
At
little
closet.
thing going to be?
It's not that loud, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, so first we add water to the kettle.
oh, it's got a little tiny funnel.
And here in the front you can see the glass, we can see how far the water is. So the more water, the less steam. Less
Oh.
water, more steam is more pressure.
Oh, because it's within a particular space.
Exactly, so you want if you get about half,
That's the idea.
it's a good fill.
Well, does that mean that the pressure changes as you use up
Well,
water?
yes, so as it goes lower, it goes faster. So this one actually has a little gauge, so you can shut off the, you can actually control the speed of the engine to control the steam flow through the piston.
Now, does the steam back up or it just gets diverted?
It just backs up and makes a lot
Oh,
of pressure, and then here there's a
pressure goes
safety
higher.
valve. When the kettle gets to its maximum pressure,
Right.
starts releasing pressure off the safety valve.
And that's what we see in a steam engine,
Yeah.
like a
Before
locomotive,
Safety pin doesn't work.
steam locomotive.
Otherwise, it will actually explode.
Right. So they figured this out at some point. And now, I would have thought that was black.
This is the
Is that
fuel.
candy?
Is that
Oh, so
funny?
this is the special one. So this one doesn't make all that black smoke.
Yeah, what's
and,
it made
and
from?
it burns longer. So we burn
Oh, it's from Germany, wow. Oh, so you get it lit, I see.
This one you need to light.
That's nice.
It takes a little bit longer to,
Can you get,
it's like a strong burn, so it makes a nice strong fire.
that's interesting. So it's almost like it has a wax in it? But
No, it's
from the-
what do you call it? It's a acid compound. It's not very good. That's why you have to burn it best outside.
Oh.
Now we heat up the kettle, now we lubricate the piston.
We have to lubricate.
This is steam oil, this is for the internal parts, that's
Yeah.
just regular machine oil for the other moving part, for the outer, external parts.
Now, did you learn all this while you were at your grandfather's?
No, most of this we got in school
Oh my
about the
goodness.
steam engine.
So you knew about the two types of oil?
The steam oil, well I knew it was a special type of oil, then I went online and I got this
Oh, I see. So you have to do this each time you use it, I
best
guess.
if you wanted to survive as long as possible. Yes.
Looks like it's made very, very carefully.
Now we lubricate, this is the drive shaft and the crankshaft.
And this is the wheel, the big
This
wheel
is the
is where you're
flywheel.
going to
This is the
connect it.
flywheel. Yeah, so here you can connect like the merry-go-round and stuff. I got it,
Right,
but you gotta wait
right.
till next week.
You have to get the chain.
No, I ordered it. I ordered one. Old guy found one on the, I guess also from his grandfather. It was for like 20 bucks. He was selling it on eBay.
Oh, that's an easy
I
price.
have the little, the rope is the same rope that you see here. The little chain. This is the governor.
Oh my goodness.
Make sure for vibration.
This looks like it would be very difficult to replace. Looks like you're tightening something.
Yeah, we were losing pressure over here.
And this is on a steam engine, you'd have that guy shoveling the coal.
You know, on the movie The
underneath.
Titanic, right? You see those guys in the bottom
Yeah.
throwing the. That's this.
That's
pretty much.
this, right?
This is the engine. Those giant things that you see moving in the Titanic. That's this right here. but all in miniature level 4.
And it even has a ladder.
The only thing is, you see on the newer model, this is an old model from West Germany. On the new models, they take a line from the exhaust and go underneath out of the smokestack. This smokestack actually don't work.
Wait. This is an exhaust?
This is so here the steam enters the first piston.
Right.
That regulates the steam to enter the movement piston.
Right.
And then the steam exits over here with the oil.
So the new one, they're connecting
They
it here
just
so
they
it
make
goes
a little
out the
pipe
same place.
all the way out to here with one drain pipe, so the water damp drops in a bucket, but the condensed steam goes out of so it actually smokes when it's operating.
Yeah, that's what you want to see.
Yeah, I want to do the same. I just need to buy the little pipe and I can make it.
So right now, as it's working, the vent will come out here?
Yeah, but I still got everything closed because I want to build up some pressure.
Oh, right.
See, we're starting to see boiling now.
Oh, you can actually see it
This is
inside?
glass, yeah.
It's not like on the real ship, like they're not filling up the tank, of course, like by water. There's probably a
And
messy
normally on the
water
ships
pipe.
they got like one engine and then they have multiple boilers. They say like on the Titanic they had hundreds of boilers.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
they start up some and they can shut off another film.
Oh, look.
The other
That's
ones
cool.
are
Here
running.
comes a
Yeah.
little bit there.
That's
Here we're getting steam.
That's the
Pressure cooker.
the valve, the relief valve.
Here normally there's a chain on here that holds it down.
Oh. Well, because you if it's too much, it'll pop
They'll
off.
keep releasing pressure.
I
You don't
see.
want to lose too much pressure.
So you have to hold down a little bit.
Okay, now I'm gonna let steam into the piston.
Oh my goodness, you can see it already moving.
We're gonna give it a little jump start. It's coming.
I noticed when you first unscrewed it,
If
it
you
was
watch
pushing,
it's pushing. You see it's coming out.
right?
It's starting.
Oh, look, it's moving, right?
It just doesn't have enough push yet.
Mhm.
And then the engine only makes this motion.
Right.
The reason of the flywheel is to make it a round motion. Normally it's only a back and forth
Back and
motion
forth.
energy. So that's why they connect it to a flywheel, so they can connect it to anything. Any machine that you can possibly think of. You can even buy a little dynamo that goes here that makes electricity. With a light.
There it goes. It needed to get started there. Wow, that's hot. And so if you close that, it slows down. Yep, there it goes. Right. Now, because you've slowed it down, that's going to pop more.
Yeah, should if it would, but I have the lever on there. I'll release a little pressure.
Yeah, there it goes. Right. Because you don't want it like overwhelmed. And you have this here because it's
Just the
accepting
oil and
Oh,
the
even
axis.
oil comes
Just
out.
the oil that I put in here,
Oh.
the steam pushes the oil through the pistons to give lubrication and for the corrosion. It's all metal and with water, so it's a special oil that works with water. It mixes instead of just raising top of it.
That would be so cool for you to bring this to my school. Oh, is it time for more?
That's got a little bit.
A little more, huh? But you know, that's like 100 miles down the railway.
Yeah.
They gotta shovel in some more.
That's it. It's the first engine ever.
Amazing.
How it runs.
This was the
Next
thing.
week you'll see why. But I know you're looking at it now and you're thinking why. But when I actually have the thing, then you can imagine why. You have like a little
Turn.
workshop, you can connect with lathes and machine. But I got a little.
It's all
like a
small
fairground.
model.
Yeah.
And so this is all made possible because somebody named Vitabs Trockenbrennstoff für Modeldampfmaschine. Oh, it's a model machine.
Model steam engine. The dump.
Dampf is the steam engine. So this is a model steam engine. Dampf is steam. Oh, I see. You even got a mobile one here.
They got a lot
all
of different
that.
models. They also have 2-cylinder models.
Oh, nice.
And I saw some interesting ones. I would like, if I still had Turbo USA, that would be really cool. I saw these engineers, they actually completely made it from scratch. Entire engines. You know, with a workshop you can do it.
Oh, like a full engine?
Well, like actually making all the pistons, the gears, the
But it's small.
crankshafts, all miniature.
Oh, wow.
I saw how they
more
do it.
power, would be more pistons or more walking? Power.
Well, you want more pressure, and if you want more
machine.
power, then yeah, you want more pistons. So what they do on the other, they have another model, which they have another piston like this on the opposite side.
Also works like that.
So no, so you have 2 pistons with 1 flywheel. They even have one with 2 very big pistons and a double flywheel. But I don't know if that's just to make it look more interesting, because I don't think a double flywheel makes a lot of change in the power of the engine.
Maybe it's for extra grip.
I don't know. You can see if you go to their website. The website's really cool. The Vilesco.
Now, in a typical V8 or a V4 4-cylinder, you still have one drive shaft, is that right?
No, how it works there, it's like this. So the crankshaft, this shaft is in the
Right.
bottom,
Right?
and then there are 4 of these drive shafts connected from the crank that go up in each way. So they're both connected to one shaft on the bottom, which is this shaft turning,
Right?
and then you have 2 rods that way on a 4-cylinder and 2 rods that way.
And so they're each helping out.
So they're all independently moving the same shaft. So there's one here, one here, one here.
There
And
and
then in a V engine, it's like this.
Yeah.
In a line engine, all the pistons are upward. A line engine is typically more powerful than a V engine. Like when I go on the big ships, you have sometimes like line engines, 12 cylinders. But V engines is more like power generators, but actual torque you want on a line engine.
Oh. Now, is it just because cars...
They say it loses velocity when they rock against each other also. And when they all go in line, you get a way more actual torque.
So are there cars with the direct line?
Yes, like the famous, this is the Golf R, the other one. The famous RS6, like in the 90s they had a Volkswagen, because it was an inline 6.
Oh.
And it was 32 valve inline 6. It was like a very fast, special,
But,
that's the predecessor to the R.
but because it's in a line, you have to have more space for the engine?
Yeah, the engine is typically bigger. Like in those old cars from the 20s and 30s, they're normally like 8 cylinders in line, or even 12 cylinders in line. That's why you see those giant cars. with those
Oh my
big
gosh. Yeah.
And they almost have no power. But
Oh.
back then they didn't really, the fuel was no good. And
But you needed all that just to
all
move
that
forward.
just to get the cars were giant too. To get some power out of it. I want to burn all the water off, so I'm adding one more tablet.
Oh, you don't just empty the water?
Here on the piston. You want this oil to be inside the piston. Water is very corrosive,
Oh yeah.
so water always in the oil. The best thing is to do it with like, what do you call that special water, Steve? That they take
Distilled.
everything out, distilled
Distilled
water,
water.
yeah.
Because then there's no impurity.
Distilled water, like oil
Like-
water.
Yeah, they take all the enzyme and things out. Like if you look here, that it got how you call it, callus, the white.
Yeah, we call that.
Yeah, see, that's because of the water.
You get little deposits.
Yeah. But I swapped the line and I swapped the connecting rod.
Oh, you
But
had
it
to
was
do
not
something to
operational.
help it?
Yeah, that's why I went to the store and got a couple of parts.
Ah, I see. So this has been a demonstration by Joey Franken, talking about a miniature Dampf machine for a steam engine.
D16, the Lesco D16.
They actually have a number for it?
Yeah, but you have the D10 is a little bit smaller. And then you have this is the D16, the D20 I believe is a double engine.
And the company is Vilesco. I
Yeah.
see.
This one's missing the
Oh, no.